So this is very serious, because what our people do not realize is that this is the building of a nation.
For a coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind.
The work of the Most High gonna keep on going. You just gonna find yourself running behind it.
We're not a racist organization because we understand that racism is an excuse used for capitalism.
You don't realize that the Most High is literally building a nation.
Everything will be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people. And we're gonna have to put it back in the hands of the people.
And building a nation is gonna take some pain. It's gonna be some struggle because your hands are still baptized in Babylon. So this is the mental surgery. And you need that surgery. But when you get off that operating table, you'll be a little better. That's why, but the surgery hurts in the process.
History book.
That's right.
But what happened was, the white man conquered us, took our records, okay, and taught us religion, and taught us lies in the Bible.
Right,
For example, did you know today is a high holy day according to the Bible, called the Day of Atonement, meaning that we are supposed to atone for our sins? Are you familiar with Halloween? See, now you got to stop and ask yourself, how are you familiar with Halloween and not what's in the Bible?
Right.
You celebrate Christmas? Did you know Christmas is not in the Bible? You celebrate anyway. So today I hope to give you a total 100% assurance that the Bible is our book. First, I want to start by showing you your nationality, that we're not African Americans, okay? The word Africa comes from a white man named Leo Scipio's Africanus, okay? He conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic Wars, and he named the land after himself, which is Africa, okay? Which is a white man, all right? Okay, America comes from a white man by the name of Amerigo Vespucci. He was on the ships with Christopher Columbus them, okay? When they was so-called in discovering this land. But how they gonna discover something if people was already here?
That's right.
That's what you got to ask. You was already here. What they talking about they discovered? Our people was already over here.
That's right.
Okay? But they teach us Columbus Day, right? So, I'm gonna start by teaching you your true nationality. First, look on this sign right here. On this sign, you're gonna see what you'll find in the Bible. Thanks, bro. And on this side, you're gonna see what the names you will find in the Bible. On this side, you're gonna see the names that they call us when they conquered us and enslaved us and taught you that you was African American or American black or a Negro. Negro just means black, okay? African American saying you come from two white men. Two white men can't produce nothing.
That's right.
Okay? So they showed them produce you. So, do you see yourself on this side? What's your name? Yes. Huh? Ariana? Okay, what's your name? Tanaya? What's your name, big brother? Huh? Daquan? Y'all students at TSU? Huh? Okay. So watch this. This is the greatest knowledge on earth. I don't want to hold y'all too long, but I want to show. I hope it keeps you interested long enough for you to want to hear more and more and more and more and more. Because what I'm going to do is expose the lies of Christianity.
That's right. That's right.
Okay? Christianity was brought to us by the so-called slave master. Okay? The white man taught you to celebrate how to be a Christian. They didn't get it from the Bible. Watch this right here. On this side, you see yourself, Ariana? You see yourself on this side? Okay, you see yourself? Help me out again. Tanaya and Daquan, right? Do you see yourself on this side? What's it? What? Say it, bro. Y'all college students. What? Judah. Did y'all know what Judah means? God's praise.
That's right.
That means that we are the greatest people God created.
That's right.
Why you think we do everything better than anybody on earth? Because we the greatest people.
That's right.
But you was put on the slave ship and told that you was a Negro, African American, porch monkey, coon, all these names. But Judah means God praise. Why you think, man, look, the band of aristocrats, man, look, they can do all that hopping and jumping, playing the band and all that stuff at the same time. Because we the greatest people God created. Y'all understand that? Now, you want to ask me why? How do we know that, right? Is that what you want to know, Ariana? How? Okay, you say we these people, prove it. All right? Give me 1 Thessalonians 5:21 right quick. We read the Holy Bible. Watch this. I got to get Terriana. Tanaya. I ain't gonna forget no more. Tanaya. Remember that, bro. In case I gotta ask you. Tanaya. Okay? I'm sorry, Tanaya. But watch this.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
Prove all things.
So if I say you from the tribe of Judah, don't be afraid. Okay? This is the greatest knowledge on earth, man. I'm talking about, bro, you was a king, but now you a slave because we lost our knowledge of self. Okay? So the Bible says prove all things. So you should want to know why are we how do we know these things? Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Alright? Now watch this. Alright, we God chosen people. You heard of the 12 tribes of Israel? Okay, the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the four corners of earth, which is what we're finna read about. And we got scattered. We come from the land of Israel, okay? We come from the land of Israel, and which is in northeast Africa, okay? And we ran down, and we had to run a Roman persecution without, I'm giving you a brief summary, okay? We had to run. The Bible told us to flee to the mountains, and the mountains from Israel was Egypt. And we had to run down deep off into Africa, and they chased us all the way until the western coasts of Africa, okay? Which you got Ghana, you got Sierra Leone, you got give me some more of them countries over there. That's in the western coast, okay? Nigeria. You got these different places where they came and got us, okay? Now let's see what happened. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
Give me 1 and 1 right quick. I'm sorry. When you read the Bible, to help you understand it, to get you to believe it, is that you got to first know who's being spoken to. Okay? So when you open the Bible, you're like, who's Moses speaking to? Okay? Who is Jesus speaking to? Okay? Who is Isaiah? Who is Ezekiel? Who are these people speaking to now? Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So these are words Moses spake unto who? All Israel. Now, when you think of the name Israel, what comes to your mind? Right. Huh? Jesus come to your mind when you think of Israel? What comes to your mind, Ariana? You just saying it because she said it. Don't nobody say Israel and say think of Jesus. What comes in your mind when you think of the name Israel? Huh? The battle people went through to save their religion. Okay? So, when most people think of the land of Israel, they think of that land over there where the white man is, okay? Where they fighting at right now, right? Okay? But I'm finna show you today that Israel is not a land, but it's a man.
That's right.
And that man, you descend from him, okay? I want you to follow me, okay? You get what I'm saying? We descend from a man named Israel,
Right.
okay? Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1.
So we're finna read out of Deuteronomy, which is Moses is speaking to who? Israel. Talking to us. Now I'm finna show you how you know it's us. Read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He told the Israelites, if they shall hearken. Hearken means listen, okay? Or obey. I'm going to break it down for you to give you an understanding. He said, look, if y'all will listen to the voice of God, which is the Bible,
to observe and to do all his commandments.
he said, look, if y'all do everything God asked us to do,
which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So he told the Israelites what, Daquan? If they do what God say do, he was going to do what? Set them high above all nations on the earth. Do you get it? Y'all following me? So what I just say? I want to make sure you following me, because this is I'm telling you now, this is the best information you ever gonna get. You're not gonna learn this in the Christian church. They're not gonna teach you this at TSU.
Right.
So we got to come out to the streets to teach you who you are, because this is what's gonna make a difference in your life, which is gonna make a difference in the community, which is gonna make a difference in the whole world. All right? Huh? Yes, it's called Israel United in Christ. Okay. Right now we're meeting different locations right now. We having church right now. Did you know that?
Right.
Huh? Yeah. We having church right now. The scriptures say where 2 or 3 are gathered together. He's in the midst of that right there. So we're having church. So follow me right quick.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high, on high, above all nations of the earth.
So he told us if we do what God say do, okay, that he was going to set the Israelites, okay, which is the so-called blacks right here in America, and the Hispanics, and the Native Americans. He said, if y'all do what I say do, I'm going to set you high above all nations on the earth. Name me some more nations on the earth you know, besides black people. Yeah, name me some more nations, Daquan. Y'all hear the Chinese? Japanese? Koreans? Okay? God said, if y'all do what I say do, I'm going to put you above all them. Are we above the Chinese? They're above us right now, right? They own the stores, the Chinese buffets and all that. What about the white man? That's another nation. Are we above them? But God said if we do what he say do, he was going to set us above them. So guess what? We had to do something. Watch this. So we had to do something to piss God off. Now give me verse 15. Don't let her pull you off from the word, sister. Because she got to live her own soul. You see what I'm saying? She can't get you into the kingdom of heaven, I promise. You got to go one by one. That's a narrow gate right there. So don't let her drag you on from knowledge.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
You know what I like about you? You're a leader. You're not a follower.
Right.
I know you're a leader because you would have followed her. We teach all the time and we catch followers and they'll follow their friend off. Now if your friend really your friend, she might don't want to hear it, but she'll at least stand down there and wait on you. Okay? But she gonna go to her dorm. You believe that? She's going home. She don't want to hear nothing about white people. When I said white, she was off. You gotta realize we've been brainwashed.
Right.
And to believe in, to never speak against your oppressor.
Right.
And when it was all good until I said white people, then she left. Notice that. But you know our people have been destroyed. But let me keep showing you and teaching you.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
He said, if we do what he say do, he said he was gonna put us on high. Now this is the ultimatum he gave us. He said what? But is a condition.
It shall come to pass.
He said, but this will happen
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
if y'all don't want to listen to God. This is what's going to happen. Now, you heard of prophecy? You know what it means to prophecy? What's a prophecy? What do you mean?
Something that's foretold.
Something's foretold. So this is how you know we these people, because God told Moses that a prophecy was going to happen to his chosen people if they did not obey his laws, statutes, and his commandments, right? So let's go into the Bible, same chapter, different verse, and let's see how do we know that we are these people. Because he told them, if you don't do what I say do, he said what?
If thou wilt not hearken unto...
Hold on, read that right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
He said, if you don't hearken to God, listen.
to observe to do all his commandments.
He said, if y'all be hard-headed, just like the Negroes is now, 2018, they hard-headed. They don't want to do nothing God say. They do everything the white man say. White man say celebrate Halloween,
Right.
they'll do it. Celebrate Christmas, they'll do it. Celebrate Thanksgiving, 4th of July, your birthday, they'll do it. When God say do something, our people look at us like they're crazy.
Right.
Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses...
You know what the curse is, Daquan? What's a curse?
Something that's cast upon somebody. Like the demonic plague or that
Yeah, are they good or bad?
shit. Bad.
Bad things, you understand me? So God said if the Israelites did not do what he say do, all these bad things which are curses, what?
shall come upon thee,
They gonna come upon y'all. And what?
and overtake thee.
They gonna overtake thee. You understand? You following me, Daquan? Are you smart? I see, man, I got your attention. God got your attention, not me. I'll take that back.
That's right.
God got y'all attention. And now we finna read some of the bad things that God said that he foretold to Moses was gonna happen to the children of Israel. Now, I want you to tell me if we these people or not. This ain't being taught in the Christian church, okay? This ain't being taught in the colleges. The HBCUs are more worried about a dancing band, a football game, than teaching us our true nationality. And guess what? They don't want you to know, because guess what? These schools were set up and had permission to be set up by the so-called white man.
Right.
Because he conquered this land. How you think they purchased his land? He had to buy it from the white man. So the white man said, okay, you can purchase it, but you got to teach Christianity. Don't you go down, don't let no Israelites come up there teaching our people who we are, how we know. We try to get up there and teach the people, even though, man, we all for black people. And they say, no, y'all can't come up here. Y'all can't come up here with that. That's how you know. Y'all got to watch these HBCUs, okay? I know y'all young, but the HBCUs, y'all going to find out that they are more against the community than they are for the community. Read.
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
So the first curse, you give me Daquan, follow me. He said, God don't do what I say do. He said you were going to be cursed in the city.
Right.
What does it mean to be cursed in the city, Ariana? What? Just give me what you think it means to be cursed in the city. Everybody what? That's a curse. Give me a curse. A curse. Say it again. You can't plant your own crops?
Right.
Alright, now think about the Israelites. Us. How are we cursed in the city? Just name us some stuff black people do to each other. Steal, shoot, kill, STDs. All these things are called curses. You ever wonder why black folk hate one another and love their slave master more than they love you? You ever wonder why a black man will break in your house or in your car before he will break in a white man's car or in his house? Because we are cursed. We are under a curse. You know why single parent in black homes, the black man is what, dead or in jail? Not all of them, but a large percentage of the black men.
Right.
They got a pipeline going straight from the 12th grade to the penitentiary. Because we under a curse, Daquan. And God said for our disobedience, he said what?
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
So what city we in right now? Nashville. What city you from?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee. Our people, the same thing is going on in Nashville is going on in Milwaukee with the so-called black community. The black man running around, all he know how to do is dribble a basketball, throw a football, rap, make a baby, smoke cigarettes, smoke blunts, and holler at women.
Right.
That's what they know how to do. And that's a curse, man. We kings on this earth. We're supposed to be the entrepreneurs of our neighborhood, of our community, of the world. Of the world, Craig. We are supposed to be the entrepreneurs, but no. We have a false hope in our head that one day I'm going to be an NBA player. One day I'm going to be a NFL star. One day I'm going to be a rapper. One day I'm going to be a... Man, look. That's a false hope, and that's a curse that the white man has put on our brains. That's why he let some of them make it, but 90% of them don't make it.
Right.
They living out of hope, and they put hope at the end of a rope. And every time you jump up and think you got that, he pulled the rope up some more, and you steady jumping, trying to get it. It's called voting. Watch this.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
He said we was gonna be cursed in the field. You from Milwaukee? Where you from, Ariana? You from Houston, Texas, so you might know more about this than he do, okay? Watch this. Read that again.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
What fields were we cursed in Houston, Texas? They got these kind of fields down here in Texas? Plantation fields, cotton fields. If y'all ride out in the country parts of Tennessee right now, this is cotton season. And we had to pick cotton 100 years ago. We had to pick cotton, chop cotton for free for this white man.
Right.
Yeah, they still got the cotton fields, and guess what? They still got the slaves too, but we just not in the cotton field. They got concubines and stuff like that to pick it now. They bring the cotton to you now. They pick it and bring it to you to work at Nike. They pick it now and bring it to you to work at Old Navy. Watch this.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed, we was cursed in the field. How we know we the Israelites? Because we was cursed in the field. We was cursed in the city, and we was cursed in the field. I'm gonna lay something on you. What's your major in college, Ariana? Biology. What's your major, brother? And what they call that? Is your what a study? Read it again.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
What is it called? Your what a study? Your what? You shout the Bible. You cursed in your field, because even though you study biology and you study agriculture, all praises. It's good that black men and black women are going to college. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking college at all. It's good that you all are going and learning things and how to be successful. But when you go and learn how to be successful, bring it back to your community.
That's right.
Bring it back. Don't go on you doing big business in agriculture or a big business in, you said, biology. You know what I'm saying? And you take all your knowledge and take it over there and benefit the white man or the Chinese. So you want to bring your business, your college that what you're learning back to your community as best as possible. And now watch this. Why I say you cursed in the field. Give me verse 43. Watch this. This is another curse. Remember, he said curse you was going to be in the city and the field. Your field of study is what I want you to be thinking of right now. Read.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So when we came out of the land of Egypt the first time, we had strangers around us, meaning other nations, okay? People who were not Israelites. They was in slavery in Egypt as well, and guess what they did? They ran out with us. And then we had strangers amongst us, meaning the other nations, okay? And he said that these other nations was for our disobedience to God was what?
Shall get up above thee very high.
They was going to get up above us very high. You understand me? Economically, politically, socially, educational. Okay? They was going to get up above us very high. They are there right now, today, 2018, they are above us. Okay? Read.
And thou shalt.
He said, and thou, read.
Shalt come down very low.
And we was going to come to the bottom of society where we at right now. Scraping, fighting, biting, trying to get back to the top. And we scraping, fighting, and biting one another. Pulling one another. Like y'all heard crabs in the barrel? There were black folks here in the community. Crabs in the barrel. Why? Because we are cursed. And God said for our disobedience that they was going to be above us and we was going to come to the bottom of the barrel. Read.
He shall lend to thee.
He said these other nations going to lend to us. So, all right, to get financial aid, who did you have to go to get financial aid? Who did you have to go to? It ain't no secret. You're not the only one. Who? The government. Who runs the government? White people. That's how you know we're the Israelites, because God said what?
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Remember I said that you was going to be cursed in your field, okay? And the Bible said what?
He shall be the head.
That he is the other nation shall be the head. Meaning if you're going to be the last one to get chosen. If it's you, a Chinese man, a Korean man, and a Japanese man, and a white man, who you think they're going to choose last for the job? Even though you can do it better. You think they're going to choose you?
Choose me last or choose me first?
No, they're going to choose you. Yeah, who you think they're going to choose first? The Asian, right? It's not you, right? Even though you do the job best, because we the best people on earth.
Right.
We the greatest creation. Even though we invented a stoplight, we invented all type of stuff, radiators. We invented these things in slavery. They know you the best, but guess what? The Bible says for our disobedience that what?
He shall be the head.
Say now you gonna learn that I'm your God, because I'm gonna put them other nations above you, and he gonna be the head, and what?
And thou shalt be the tail.
And you gonna be the tail. Miss Biology, Miss Biologist, understand that now you'll know when you be the first fire and the last hired. It don't matter how much education you get, they're gonna still look at you as a nigga.
That's right.
Y'all heard that JC's on? Still a nigga. He meant that.
Right.
No matter how much you accomplish as being a black woman and a black man, to the white man, you still a nigga.
That's right.
If you don't believe me, ask Bill Cosby. Huh? Ask Bill.
Right.
After all the accomplishments he done made, after everything he done, they want to give him some jail time on some say-so. Here, he say, she say. They're letting them know that he's still a nigga.
Right.
Don't you ever try to rise above us.
Right.
Alright? I'm reading how you know that you from the tribe of Judah, Ariana and Daquan, because he said that we was going to be the tail and the other nations was going to be the head. Now watch this. Give me verse 32. Let me hit home right quick a couple times. Watch it.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Ariana, why are these things happening to us? Because why? We didn't listen to God, and he said what?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Our sons and daughters will be given into another people. When did that happen to us? in slavery. You ain't gonna hear that nowhere else, and it's in the Bible. They not teaching that at St. James Missionary Baptist Church. They not teaching it at 1 John #1 church.
Right.
They not teaching you that. But the Bible says that, read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who was that other people we was giving to, Daquan? White people. Now, am I making it up or the Bible just said that? Do it sound like the Bible talking about you, Daquan? It does. You never heard that before. So I pray that you start to seek for knowledge now. Read.
And thine eyes shall look.
And our grandparents, our parents, even your eyes shall look. And what?
And fell with longing for them.
Meaning that you was going to cry, Ariana. Grandmama, Big Mama cried with Master. What's your last name? Who? Cooper. You know Master Cooper came and got you.
That's right. Right. That's right.
Master came and got you. What's your last name, Daquan? Jackson.
Right.
Oh man, probably Andrew Jackson. He had a lot of slaves.
Right.
And Master Jackson and Master Cooper came and got you. And what?
And look for them all the day long.
And then what?
And their eyes shall look and fall with longing for them all the day long.
What none your grandmama could do. It wasn't nothing your granddaddy could do when they came and they sold you. The Bible talking about you, man. Listen.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
You know what it means to have might in your hands? Daquan, what's that? What's might? Power.
That's right.
Well, we had no power to do what? To get our children back.
That's right.
Master Jackson just took you from Nashville and just took you up to Milwaukee and made you his slave.
That's right.
I'm just saying for an example. Took you clean from Houston, you know what I'm saying, and had you in Jackson, Mississippi as a slave. From Jackson, Mississippi, bought you, trade you again, Master trade you, now you in Memphis, Nashville. That's how you know we're the Israelites, because we went through these curses, and we're still going through these curses. Give me verse 68 right quick. Let me hit home one more time how you know we're the Israelites, okay? How did we get to America as a people, Ariana? I'll say it again. Did you hear what she said, Daquan?
Sure.
Did you know that was in the Bible, Ariana? For your disobedience to God. This is what God says. Let me read it to you now.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So, I want y'all to understand what the Bible is saying. He said, and the Lord, meaning for your disobedience, was going to bring you into Egypt again. Are you familiar with what the Israelites was doing in Egypt before? You familiar with the Bible a little? If not, we'll read it to you right quick. And one verse is going to tell you what the Israelites was doing in Egypt. You want to hear it right quick? It's going to hit home. Give it to me.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage. You know what another word for bondage is, Daquan? Bondage. You know the bondage. He brought us out of bondage. You know what that means? Alright? Bondage is another word for slavery. Captivity. So we was in slavery. I know y'all don't heard the story when Moses went into Egypt and told Pharaoh, let my people go. That was us. It wasn't white people. White people, they make all these movies like it was them. Alright? To destroy your character. To destroy who you are. Right. But we're here to tell you today, the people that Moses came and got was you. Right. Okay? And you in Egypt right now again. Did you know that? You in here right now in Egypt again for your disobedience. Watch this. He said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again out of the house of bondage. So Egypt is synonymous for, what is Egypt synonymous for in the Bible? It started to be bondage. You follow me, Ariana? Another word for bondage is what? Slavery. Now you're going to understand Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he's going to bring us into what again? It's synonymous for, you just said it. Start with an S. Slavery. For your disobedience, God, read it again. I want her to get this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He was going to bring us into where again? Again. How we get here, Daquan?
How we get to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Slavery.
How? What means of transportation? How we get to America?
Bring it out.
Start with an S. Ships. Watch this. Come here, bro. Listen to this.
With ships.
Read it again.
With ships.
Read it again for Ariana. I don't believe she was listening. She was saying the traffic light turn. The traffic light is going to turn red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, green. Yeah, it's going to keep doing the same thing. Listen.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he was going to bring somebody back into slavery again with ships. Now, who went into slavery with ships? Us. So I'm letting you know that we these people.
That's right.
It was prophesied, but you ain't gonna hear this, and your Christian pastor ain't gonna tell you that. Pastor Pochop ain't gonna tell you that. Reb Mohawk, Hog Maul ain't gonna tell you that. Read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Watch what it say. Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Said we weren't gonna see our homeland. Our homeland as Israel, Northeast Africa. We weren't gonna see that as a people no more again. But what?
And there,
It said, and there when you got off the slave ship, Ariana, I want you to pay real close attention to this. This is why they won't read this in church. They gone. It said, and there when you got off the slave ship,
ye shall be sold.
did y'all hear that? We was gonna be what? Now I'm gonna ask you before I even keep reading. Who sold us when we got the slave ship? Ariana, if you on.
Bring it out.
The what? The Caucasians. I like the way she said. It's an educational way to put it. The Caucasians, the Europeans. Okay. Some people be white people sensitive. Me, I be like the white man. He sold me. Son of a mama.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, she white man sensitive. She says Caucasians, which is nothing wrong with that. We know who she's talking about. So the Bible said that we was gonna be sold unto when we got the slave ship. Now you said it was the Caucasians, all right? Now let's see who God said it was.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Did you hear that? So God calling the Caucasian who? The what? The enemies.
That's right.
See, that's why they ain't gonna read that in the church.
Now they will see the treatment of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites.
That's right.
Take care of us.
Take care of us.
And our children too.
And our children too.
We have abandoned.
We have repented.
How about you?
How are you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.